Imagine a world without the internet. No social media, no streaming services, no online shopping, and no way to search for information on a whim. It may seem like a far-fetched idea, but what would happen if the internet suddenly vanished? Today, we're going to explore this hypothetical scenario and discover what a world without the internet would be like. Welcome to Curious Mind, where we dive into your curiosity. Today's topic is a world without the internet. It's hard to imagine a world without the internet, as it has become an integral part of our daily lives. From entertainment to communication, from business to education, the internet has revolutionized the way we interact with the world. But what if it all disappeared? Let's find out. One of the most significant impacts of a world without the internet would be on communication. The internet has made it possible to connect with people all over the world instantaneously. Without it, we would have to rely on traditional forms of communication, such as phone calls, letters, and face-to-face interactions. It would be a return to a slower, more deliberate way of communicating. Long-distance relationships, both personal and professional, would be impacted. Businesses that rely on international clients or suppliers would have to find new ways to communicate and conduct transactions. People would have to adjust to a world without email, social media, and instant messaging. The internet has made communication more accessible, but it has also made it less personal. Without it, we might find ourselves connecting more deeply with the people in our lives. Another significant impact of a world without the internet would be on information. The internet has made it possible to access an infinite amount of information at our fingertips. We can search for anything, from recipes to historical events to scientific discoveries. Without the internet, we would have to rely on books, encyclopedias, and libraries to access information. It would be a return to a more limited and localized way of learning. The absence of the internet would also impact the way we consume news. We would have to rely on traditional media sources such as newspapers, television, and radio for information. The internet has made it possible to access news from all over the world in real time. Without it, we would have to wait for the next day's newspaper or for the hourly radio or television broadcast. One of the most significant impacts of a world without the internet would be on entertainment. The internet has revolutionized the way we consume media, from music to movies to video games. We can stream content instantly, binge watch entire series, and connect with other fans all over the world. Without the internet, we would have to rely on physical media, such as DVDs and CDs, or live performances. The absence of the internet would also impact the way we socialize. Social media has made it possible to connect with people from all over the world and build online communities. Without it, we would have to rely on in-person interactions to build and maintain relationships. The economy would also be impacted by a world without the internet. E-commerce has become an integral part of many businesses, and losing the ability to sell online would be catastrophic. Many businesses that rely solely on the internet would have to shut down. The internet has also made it possible to work remotely, and losing that option would impact many workers' lives. A world without the internet would be a significant change for all of us. It would impact the way we communicate, learn, consume media, and do business. But it's important to remember that we've lived. While it's unlikely that the internet will disappear entirely, it's worth taking the time to consider how we would adapt if it did. By exploring hypothetical scenarios like this one, we can gain a better understanding of the role technology plays in our lives and make more informed decisions about how we use it. Thanks for joining us on this exploration of a world without the internet. Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more thought-provoking content.